All right, 8 players are ready to go, and our pack one pick one is Rakdos the Muscle. Okay then. Murder, Vile Smasher. It's too bad we're seeing this, because like this is just going to encourage people to go into Rakdos. I still think I'm going to try for it, even though it might be a little bit contested. And we could also just take like Jolene. Seems decent. But Rakdos the Muscle, perfectly fine. Pack one, pick one. Top, like the best bomb that we could open up in black red. Okay. What do we get here? No. Void Slime, no. Prosperity Tycoon. Bighorn. Eesh, not a great pack. Difficult decision. Nothing we want for black red. I don't like the buzzard. I think it's the number one like trap in black. Wolverine's not great. It's more of a blue-red card. I don't really like it in black-red. Could take the Naturalist as well. Guess I'm going with the Prosperity Tycoon. Okay, let's see what we got here. Outlaw Stitcher. Helicourser, Scorching Shot, Mystical Tether. Okay, Tether's interesting. Stitcher's been less impressive than I thought it would be. It's good in blue-white, blue-red. I think I'm going to go with the Tether, though. It's pretty good in all of the white archetypes. So it stays relatively open. I've gotten my butt kicked in by... not this one. The one that pops out of 3/3. So... okay. Tai Joaquin, Perfect Shot. Not really what I want to be doing. Maybe we do blue-white with Lightfoot. It's not really great, though. I think I'd rather just take the Mystical Tether. If it was a little bit more like picks 5, 6, 7, 8, then this is kind of a sign that blue-white's open, but there's no surprise there. Vault Plunderer if we wanted to as well. Again, I'd rather take that one a little bit later. So I think I'm just going to go for the white removal. And then we've got Fierce Retribution, Emergent Haunting, blue-white signs continue, Geyser Drake, and then a Grizzly. I think I like Haunting. Let's see. Fierce Retribution's all right. Metamorphic Blast would be okay too. Outlaw Medic would be okay. Alright, so blue-white it is. Let's see here. Not playing any of those. Sterling Supplier versus Vengeful Townsfolk and Strix. Supplier's okay. I'd rather take it on the wheel. Vengeful Townsfolk has been a little bit of a trap. And same with Strix. So I think I just take the Supplier here. We're not married to blue yet, but I do think we've seen the most blue-white signals. Passing the double signpost might be a problem. Gold Rush, Decisive Denial, another Supplier. And Gardener. That's close between Gardener and Supplier. I think I'm going to take another Supplier here. Just keep sending a strong white signal. Kind of wait for the next pick here to kind of show itself. Alright. Magebane Lizard, Tornado, Vengeful Townsfolk, Desecrator, Overzealous, Quick Draw, and Pyromancers. Not any of the ones that I want, so I'm just going to cut the white card out. Okay, Vile Smasher did wheel. Geyser Drake, Buzzard, Pulverizer, and Trickshot. I think we just go for the Geyser Drake here and kind of solidify ourselves in the blue-white space. This will be fun. This is my first time doing blue-white, so we'll see how it goes. Void Slime, Inventive Wingsmith, Vault Buster, and Buzzard. Wingsmith has been a big trap, so this would just be more to send a stronger white signal. Could take the Void Slime for Vault Progress, but not going to splash it. And then Slick Shot has been also kind of questionable. Again, Daring Thunder Thief, another one that's kind of a bit of a trap. Seeing a lot of fairly good red, though. Maybe we could have been Boros. Armored Armadillo I think I could play. If we're gonna, like, clog up the ground, win in the air. Nice. Okay, we get Nimble Brigand, another green rare. It feels like every draft you always open up a busted green rare. Hypothesizzle, Steer Clear, Daring. Honestly, not very good. I think I might just take the Mesa over the Nimble. Although deserts aren't particularly important to blue-white. Don't really want to run the Steer Clear. Not going to splash the Hypothesizzle. Could just take the rare here and not the Mesa. I don't really intend to splash, except for if we pick up a Bonnie Paul. It'd be like one reason to splash if we do open that. So I'm gonna be tempted by the vault, the free gems. Forgive me. It's probably correct to take the Mirage Mesa there. Mobile Homestead's been pretty good. Lockpicker. I think we go with the Slick Shot Lockpicker over the Mobile Homestead. We've got the Spring Splasher. Hopefully we wheel another Armadillo. Could take the Inspiring Vantage just for for Constructed as well. All right. Jace Reawakened. Honestly, not much more than just a looter. I have not been impressed with that. Don't think we're going to splash the Mystic Snake. Lassoed by the Law is a mythic level uncommon, so that one seems like an easy pick. There's also a Holy Cow. Lassoed by the Law is definitely one of the ones I'm looking to pick up. Holy Cow I'd like to pick up a little bit later. Oh, there's a Prairie Dog. All right. I haven't gotten to play with the Prairie Dog yet, but I've definitely gotten steamrolled by it. There's also a Take Up the Shield. Take Up the Shield's been good, but I think I would rather take it later. So let's go with the Prairie Dog. Honestly, this is one of the, like, three steps ahead is, like, above it, but other than that, it's like a great pick. Plan the heist, stagecoach security. That's a choice. Honestly, all kind of traps, huh? Maybe I should take the Heath. I guess we'll go with the Gardener. Could splash for Void Rend. Doubt I will do that. Rope Master we're not playing though, so I guess I'll take the rare. Probably not play it. Could also take the Mythic of Greed's Gambit. Just because it is a Mythic. But we might play Void Rend in a pinch. If we gotta. Okay, Boombox, Wingsmith, Wanted Griffin, Seize the Secrets, and then... yeah, it's between these two. Rather not... I'm not sure I want to play either, really. We might have to bring that one back in. Wanted Griffin seems like a fine filler card. Alright, take the fall, Lullaby, plan the heist. No, take the fall I like. Lullaby is probably a little bit more what I want to be doing. If I'm going to be doing the flyers. You go either way with those two. Both good cards to pick up on the wheel. Right. I'm not going to play any of the... how are we doing creature-wise? A little short. I don't want to play any of them. Okay, we wield the Armadillo. Nice. I think I do want the Armadillo over the Lullaby. It's close, though. Whole playset of armadillos. Let's go. Like a Daring and Vengeful Thunder or Vengeful Townsfolk, I don't want to play if I can manage it. Okay, we've got Stitcher, Detention Sphere. Ooh. That's a really good one for us in blue-white. Kind of tempting to take the Detention Sphere. Could also take Stitcher. That's a tough call. I think I'm going to take the Stitcher over the Detention Sphere. Maybe this wheel... no, there's no way this wheels, right? I mean, it's a rare. Oh, that's a tough choice. I think I'm going to take the Stitcher over it. Pixie, Repulse. Repulse is good. Let's see, is there anything else in here? Like, I'd probably take a Lassoed by the Law over it. Go with the Repulse. Wheel another Armadillo. Mystical Tether. We will have all of the enchantment removal, 3 mystical tethers, and a lasso by the law. That seems pretty good. Let's see here. Transmutation font, no. Void slime, no. Vigilante, another wanted griffin. Could take the Omen Port Vigilante. Okay. Pixie versus Gem. Close, but I think we want the Gem Lightfoot. Seeing another Rakdos payoff if we had forced black-red. Would have had to lean heavily on red, though, and I don't like that. Alright, we've got Fierce Retribution. Wanted and failed. Fierce Retribution is okay removal. It's also the ranch. I've always been curious about the ranch outside of... Like, I was playing Dimir last night, and I was like, maybe I want the ranch, you know? We're pretty close to a full deck of what we want to do. I don't really like the failed forwarding in the set with how many ETBs there are. So I think I'm just going to rare draft here. Don't want to play the Deputy. Nice. Another Emergent Haunting. Trained Arnix Jailbreak Scheme. So Emergent Haunting is pretty good. Trained Arnix would be okay too. And then the Jailbreak Scheme is great too, but we, you know, these, that's tough. I think they go in this order too. Like I'd take Haunting, then Trained, and then Jailbreak. Could just take Vault Progress at this point because I think this is the 23 that we're going to run. So I'm not going to bring in another Wanted Griffin. Okay, I'd rather run the Pixie than the Armadillo. Okay, High Noon for some Vault Progress, free gems, yeah. Vault Progress. All right, well, we got there. It wasn't the best, but it was okay. Now I can see chat. How are you guys all doing? All right, what faces we got here? Crash, how you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Blue card just seems so bad in comparison to other colors. Yeah. Went 7-2 with Golgari and Rakdos. Splashed a couple hours ago. Rakdos is nuts. Yeah, the June space is probably better. Surprised you didn't want Brigand. Which one's Brigand? Rheostatic. And then Heist is too good? Which one's Heist? I don't know the set well enough. You're going to have to be a little bit more descriptive or use the card command. Shock, happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. Snoggo, happy to see you. Hope you're doing well as well. Holy cow, we're not forcing green-white. Yeah, I've moved off of green-white. I'm exploring stuff for the Arena Open. P-Dog is overpowered. Is P-Dog Pixie? How you doing, Merit Liege? Control the board and win with flyers. Yeah, I think that's the plan for blue-white. D. Lawson, how you doing? Happy Tuesday. I keep thinking today's Monday because I didn't stream yesterday. This looks like a fun deck. Flyers have been especially strong in this set. It does, unless you come up against the green reach. You'll never see the 5th Armadillo. Yeah, for sure, Rheostatic. Distracted them with air attacks, run them over with Armadillo, armed forces, exactly, Shock. Gunge, Brigand draws on Connect. Oh, Nimble Brigand, yeah. I'm not sure I really like the Nimble Brigand. You have to commit a crime for it to draw, right? Or is it, I guess, just any of them? Crash? You think this one looks pretty decent? Yeah, I think it looks okay. I don't think it looks amazing, but I think it looks okay. Oh, it always draws that's unblockable if you've done a crime. That's what it is. So we didn't get any Fractured Identities, Stoic Thinks, Final Showdown, Dust Animist, Aven Interrupter, or Bonnie Paul. So as far as the absolute bombs, this one's a little bit on the lacking side. We also didn't get Assimilation, Aegis, or 3 Steps Ahead. I think our deck captain and leader of the battle charge is going to be Prairie Dog. So let's go white, blue, prairie. All right. Fire at will, Commander. Real Static, you want the armadillo for the deck captain? That is fair. This does feel a lot like Cube. I agree. All right, let's see how blue-white does. So we've got turn 1 Armored Armadillo. We could also do turn 1 Nurturing Pixie. But I think I'd rather just glom up the ground. Next turn we play the Emergent Haunting and probably pass. Well, and then the question is whether or not we want to turn this into a 3/3, or if we want to play a creature. Cube! Yeah, Crash, exploring. That was a little bit of an unfortunate one there. We have, not only we miss our land draw, but we also like that makes it easy. I don't want to play the Nurturing Pixie and slow this tempo down, right? A wee bit unfortunate. It's just turn 3 pass there. I don't think I'm going to Mystical Tether their Razzle Dazzler. So I think it's probably just pick up the Armadillo and play it back again. They could have a counterspell as well. What you got, buddy? Uh-huh. Alright, well, at least it doesn't lose flying. Alright, now we've got a total of a 5/5 flyer and a 0/4 on the ground. It's looking okay. I'm under attack. Getting a call. Alright. So they plotted a Slickshot Lockpicker, so they're going to be able to do the Metamorphic Blast with the flashback. Interesting. Still going to hold the removal here, just play out the gem, start attacking in the air. I could threaten with this. It does become a 4/4. We could just crack in for 9. But I think it's better to develop the board. Okay. So this gets flashback. They still have to pay the spree cost, right? Ah, using it to draw. Okay. Yeah, and now we can hold up Mystical Tether at instant speed. And we get to draw cards, right? We could also just Sterling Supplier. But yeah, there you go. 3 flyers and then about to be 4 flyers was good enough. Oh, let me get the counter up here. All right, white, blue, what do we call this one? White, blue, prairie? Okay. Can't 0-3. Also, anybody here want to play in AC/DC? We'll be doing Outlaws of Thunder Junction, best of 3 single elimination matches throughout the week. So all you have to do is be able to do the draft and your first match, and that will be happening in about an hour and a half. We'll be listening to some Toonskis and getting the jukebox fired up. Yesterday, I had a beautiful blue-black deck that I posted in Discord. Seven creatures, 13 removal. And just like absolute like Dimir control, and I got the mill win off of Archive Trap, so that was fun. You know, you can have fun in this set, which is nice. All right, nothing good to bounce with Nurturing Pixie here, so we probably just play it out as a 1/1 flyer. Not great. Hiya! I guess I could have seen if we top decked an Armadillo. Ooh, Prairie Dog. Okay, well, Prairie Dog is something we just kill, right? I guess they could pass their turn to go for it, and then we could repulse end of turn to draw a card. I'd rather do this on something bigger, though. So I think I'm just going to go for the Mystical Tether. It's a little bit of a, you know, we're using a 3-drop to get rid of their 2-drop. So it's not great. Would rather be developing the board there. But, alas, we only have a 4-drop and a 5-drop. Inventive Wingsmith. Oh boy, what a great card. Alright, so we play out the Tycoon. +1/+1 counter target creature, probably going on here. They have 3 mana untapped. We could go for Lassoed by the Law, but that doesn't feel great. I think what I'm going to do is pump the Tycoon and attack in. Accept this trade. Go for bouncing whenever they play. Whoa! Okay. So they trade the Holy Cow for my Tycoon. Then they have a 2/4 flyer that I can bounce. That's probably pretty good to hit with Repulse. So this is fine. Oh! Rheostatic, read your cards, right? Tap 2, sacrifice a token, gains indestructible until end of turn, tap it. That was probably the right play. Jin for a 4/3 flyer. This was what I was thinking, which is why I didn't think of the 2 to sacrifice. That probably would have been better. If they end up just having to replay this, that's pretty good. Yeah, that card has an ability. I thought it was just a 4/2 and a 1/1. Does it need to be better than that? And I do think I'm just going to attack with both here, because if I put the 2 damage on there, they could hit me with Take the Fall. Yeah, Rheostatic, I appreciate the help, you know? Definitely still getting used to the set. Haven't drafted as much as I usually do. Well, I was gonna lasso the Jin, but this has double strike as long as I've committed a crime. That's nice. So we can pump up the Vigilante, remove their gem Lightfoot. Emergent Haunting answers here as well, and so does this. Okay, no whammies, no bombs. Vintive Wingsmith is fine. No whammies, no bombs. Alright. So we can send the Armadillo. Gets plus X plus 0, where X is its toughness. They have to trade me the flyer for this or just take the 6. So that feels good. I could also double pump the Pixie. Actually, double pump the Pixie. Attacking with a 4/4 feels great. Oh, I can't play the Emergent Haunting if I do this. Maybe I just send the Pixie then. Play the Haunting. It leaves up the Fierce Retribution too, although they're likely to not be attacking. I want to pay 4 to get rid of this. I don't think so. I guess then there's 3 damage in the air. Yeah, I agree, Isaiah. That's where I landed too. Just because like it's better to develop. If I didn't have the 2-drop, then it would have been better to pump the Armadillo. Okay, another Djinn. Hoo-hoo, Sterling Supplier here. Sterling Supplier, pump everything on the Pixie, I think is still the plan. Because then this is a 2/2, it'll be a 4/2, it'll trade here or here. And then they're going to send in the 4/3. We're getting close. We're whittling them down. No Quench. That was nice. Three more cards to deal with. Oh, Stoic Sphinx. Damn it. That's unfortunate. Okay. At least Supplier can trade with the Sphinx. So I'm not attacking anymore. And I think I just go for plotting the Stitcher because then we get the 3/3 flyer. Actually, I could send the Vigilante. Four mana trade is worth here. I think I like sending here. Gets rid of one of their flyers. Okay. Should have attacked first before plotting the Stitcher. But we're starting to go wide. So we're going to be able to do the Sterling Supplier, which then they have to block with the Stoic Sphinx, or... Oh, never mind. Oh, it's +1/+1 and... Ooh. Okay, we can multiple block. You gotta take up the shield, buddy? No take up the shield for you. Okay, so then this one is... for each spell that you've cast this turn other than the first. So you want to play this one second, right? I haven't really played with Stitcher a lot. Then put 2 on the token for each spell you've cast this turn other than the first. Yeah, so we want to go Sterling Supplier first. Pump up our Sterling Supplier, play the Outlaw Stitcher. somewhat unfortunate this is going to be a 4-4. I guess we can pump it next turn. I don't think I'm at risk of dying with this 3-4 to block. So I think what I can do here is pump here. Let's see if they got a trick. Oh, baby. Trade me your Sphinx. If they take up the shield, would be bad. How many times do you say that in a draft, though, right? Like, every draft? Okay, Lightfoot, nice. Journey to Nowhere to get rid of the 1 flyer, okay. Fierce Retribution being kind of a dead card in this match. Plus X plus 0, where X is the number, or where it's toughness, okay. So we pump here, and we pump here, right? They're not low enough for me to send Stitcher, because Stitcher is just like, they just take 5 damage for it, and then it's not great. I could just also cast the cleave cost, huh? Now, if they don't cast any spells, they get a card. But then if they're not casting any spells, these are all lethal attackers. Okay. I think I go like this. Ooh, they have interaction. Are you dead? You go for shooting a gem here instead of pumping Armadillo? I think they have to have... I mean, they have to have 2 answers here. So they have something like Repulse. Okay, Stop Cold, that's fine. So they have to have another answer for this. And it has to be like Fierce Retribution, pay 1 Xaxes. So I'm going for lethal this turn. Oh, last turn you would have gone for, instead of the 5 damage, you would have gone for removing gem. Prevent the card draw. That's fair. I'm just gonna ask them if they have the answer, and they don't. You can do it! Be aggressive. Alright, starting off with a 2-0 is better than my green-white deck Splashing Roxanne did that went 0-3. Okay, Armadillo, and then no turn 2, but maybe we get something with the Lullaby, probably not. Wouldn't want to anyway. Tether, and then, so we've got a 1, 2, 3, 4 curve, right? Should be phenomenal, but it's gonna be kind of awkward. Behold, my 0-4 wall. Alright, now we have a turn 3 play. Fantastic. Release the flyers. Sweet deck needs more boomboxes. Perfection. Hey, Geyser Drake makes it so you can flash in Mystical Tether for 4. This card should have had flash. Okay, land off the top, baby. Land off the top. Yes! Yes! Oh, we can't be stopped. Just keep drawing those lions. Because then if we can hit 5, we can plot Stitcher and get the card draw. Ooh, what did they plot? Oh, I had to shoot face with the sharpshooter. Nice. Oh, dang it. I guess I hold up Mystical Tether here. We can at least hit this end of turn. I guess I could threaten with the Armadillo as well if we didn't want to get rid of the blocker. I think I'd rather flash in the Tether though. Okay. We remove anything that has the keyword flying or reach. Damn it, they have 2. That's not fair. Oh, wait, whoa, should I have removed it? Wait, no, am I always going to get the 2 damage there? Yeah, because in response they cast the second one, huh? Pretty sure if I do this in response, it's always gonna, yeah, have the priority. So like I just take the 2 here so that they don't know. It might change how they attack. And how they scry. All right. That was kind of painful. Can we survive a turn? If they continue to double spell, these guys could get out of hand, could be in trouble. I could also go with the Lullaby and play the Prairie Dog. Depends on if I think the value is going to be worth it. I think we can do this afterwards. Let's just go for plot here, and then we can play this or do some removal if we need to. I could also play the Supplier. Playing the Supplier gets around the 3/3 though. So I think I'm just going to hold everything back and go with plotting Stitcher. Keep drawing cards, baby. Keep drawing cards. So far, pretty decent deck from them. No rares, just good commons and uncommons, synergistic. Yeah, I like it. I think the plot mechanic is really cool. Like I think it beat Foretell, it beat Suspend. Like it's much more like the decision tree of whether or not you plot for the tempo is fantastic. Oh dear. That's not good. Okay. There are a lot of bombs in this set, which is the only downside, is that I wish there weren't as many bombs. That one is one of the bombs. Alright, so when it attacks while saddled, choose a non-legendary creature that is saddled this turn and create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. Sacrifice that token at the beginning of the next instep. Repeat this process once. Wow. Oh, they're tapped out. How low do we go? So we're definitely doing Lullaby on Calamity. I feel like we go for free block, removal. Take 7, go to 5. We'll get 2 life back. Yeah, I think this is what I want to do, and then we use the lullaby on this. I really wanted to use the lullaby to get rid of the Razzle Dazzler. But we can do a pretty good turn here, right? Here. This is first for sure. Play the Prairie Dog, and then we get a big thing from Stitcher. Seems right. Should attack first, probably. Yeah, and we get lifelink from Prairie Dog. Pump up the jams. So they have to finish off with Dazzler, which they could, you know, like +3/+0 and a second one after that. Okay. Okay, they did. They double spelled with Stitcher. We got ourselves a game on our hands. We're at 4, so if they can double spell again, we're really toast, but they're only gonna have 1 card. Okay, so how do we do this? Bottom 2 get in, which would be... that's not enough. Could attack with the Drake. I could play Supplier and attack with the Drake. Doesn't pump the Prairie Dog. We have to line up lethal here soon. I guess I could force the trade here. Against their 4/4, that doesn't feel right. It's toy. Don't draw a draw spell. Please, don't draw a draw spell. And maybe I should have attacked with the Prairie Dog just because it, you know... Maybe I should have pumped the Prairie Dog so that I could swing with it and not be dead to a double spell from Razzle Dazzler. Yeah, we've got a Force Chump from Sharpshooter next turn. Oh, we could also just win. I say we go for the win, right? Ooh, they got something. Alright, let's see if they have removal for one of our flyers or bounce for one of our flyers. It's not lethal. We definitely don't want to die on the crackback. They could double spell, but not if they have to cast something, right? So we leave back here, attack here. Do we send the dog just to be at 7? Because this, again, is a forced chump. So they're going to have a 3/4 and a 4/4. I do think we send the dog so that we're not dead on a double spell. Yeah, I think we send the lifelinker. I don't think we send the 1/4. I do think we send the 6/6 and the 3/4. This gives me 3 blockers to their 2 attackers, so we'll still be alive if they have one thing of removal. Okay. Whew, that was getting tight there. Thank you, thank you. Oh! Oh no. Price check on Prune Juice, Bob. We have 9 planes. Going first, so we're at a 42% chance to hit white. Is that right? Somebody with the odds. Somebody hit me with the odds. I think it's under 50% to hit the missing color, even with 9 sources when you're on the play. Yeah. Handful of white with only blue. God, I want to keep. All right. And then we can play all this on 3, so I do think I'm going to put the land back. Yeah, mulligan on the play is a lot worse than mulligan on the draw. Lip. Again, no interesting things really to bounce with the Nurturing Pixie, so I'm just going to play it out. There's a way to calculate the odds. I know that when you're looking for your main color when you're on the draw, you're 48%, I think, to hit your main color. That's one that I need to like memorize because that one comes up a lot. Never tell me the odds. All right, there we go. That's a nice 4-drop. Do have something for a black and a green, so probably like the outlaw, shoot the sheriff or whatever. Could be Desert's Dew. Abrupt Decay. All of the options. Nothing till turn 3. Nothing to see here, folks. Detram, how you doing? Math is for blockers? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. All right, opponent, do nothing until turn 4. What are you doing? Forget about the ability this time. Don't tell me what to do. Railway Brawler. So, again, if I do this in response to them playing this, they can still get something that gets the +X/+X, right? But I can't do Emergent Haunting and then Tether. Autumn, what is a backseat? I don't know, but I've heard stories. I've heard stories. Do we just tether next turn at instant speed? Because it doesn't stop them from. I guess they get another XX out of it. Okay, that was the question I wanted. Thank you, Ganj. Okay, so the difference is that the 4/5 red creature triggered on cast. So if they play the Railway Brawler, and then while they go to play something here, I go a whole lot of nope. Hope they don't have Snakeskin Veil. No Snakeskin Veil one time. So the reason why this is whenever another creature enters the battlefield. So if it was cast, it would trigger. But because it has to enter the battlefield, it hasn't entered yet. I gotcha. Do you just trade Tycoon? Probably not, right? Better to clear the board. Like we play Emergent Haunting, tap to boost up over here, attack in for 4, trade this, get rid of the Mercenary. Yeah, Heretic. I missed that one last time. Oh, that's another way to do it too. Is we could have just attacked with everything and offered the chump. This sucks if they do have the instant speed removal though that I put them on, like shoot the sheriff or whatever. If they can kill Tycoon with Desert Stew, then I 2-for-1 myself. How's your Tuesday going, Heretic? Do you want to play in a pod draft? Anybody want in pod drafting? We still got 2 open seats, and we've got an hour to find butts to fill those seats. All right, so now they're dead in the air. I still think they're holding removal. This will flip into a lethal threat as long as we pass next turn. Jorbles, nice. Shoot me a message on Discord. Oh, Tornado. Axe. Human Noble, so this one does die to shoot the sheriff. They didn't have the take up the shield or Snakeskin Veil for Railway Brawler. Could go for Fierce Retribution and try to win. I still think they have one more thing of removal though, so I'm going to go for flipping the Emergent Haunting, hold up the Fierce Retribution. Has to be a token, so we don't have a token. Ganj, you're saying make him have it? I think they have the removal. Do I trade Tycoon for Grizzly? I think so, because then they're less likely to have fight spells. No, they've had priority this whole game. I don't need to have them show me what it is. They're going to eventually. If it's something like Clear Shot, then I get a 2-for-1. Yeah, so they had Destroy. Okay. So if I had removed the Grizzly, it would have done that in response and I still hit him for 1, and I wouldn't have the 3/3 flyer. And this I get to do the 2-for-1. And protect my board. GG, dudes. All right, we hit the 4. Jorbles, let me get you added. I haven't won one, no, Crash. I have 2 6-3s where I punted, and a fair amount of 4-3s and a couple of 5-3s. I haven't gotten the trophy yet. So let me get Jorbles added here. Did you shoot me a message on Discord? Are you Manosaurus? Okay, you're Jorbles, okay. Manosaurus Rex. Let me get you added to the channel. Okay, so assuming everybody shows up, which we'll see, we have 7 out of 8. So we should be able to actually do an Outlaws of Thunder Junction draft here soon. You got a 7-1 yesterday, but you bested it before. It was a 4-3, and then you have lots of 0-3s. I think I have 1. I think I have 1 0-3. Anyway, I'm going to take a quick little break. I'll leave you guys with the glory that is the no rares build for Azorius, right? I don't think we have any rares. Yeah. Nice little no rares build. I'll be right back. Alright, you draft decks that look great, but I either can't draw your removal, die to too many bombs, or get the old flood screw. Yeah, that sounds like magic. Yeah, this has been a tough set. I'm sitting at about 55%, and I usually am closer to 60%. And despite having been kind of studying the set and getting on green-white and Abzan early, just difficult set. And my playstyle is, you know, I did really great in Murders at Karlov Manor. This set's a little bit more high-powered, right? It's definitely one of those where you gotta save your removal. Removal's the very last thing that you play. Oh god, we're gonna get steamrolled. But we have a 3-4-5, which is enough for me. Hey Wilder, how you doing? You want to draft with us? We got one seat left. Yeah, so like day one, I was on green-white mounts. I was like, this is gonna be the best archetype, and I was right for once. And, you know, usually I get close. I was also interested in blue-red, which turned out to be a totally, like, very difficult archetype. Lots of traps to navigate. So I was 50-50. But I should put up the banner that says Oiga Voltage was wrong. As promised. But yeah, you know, I wish I had gotten some of those early trophies with Abzan like Thunderwonk has. That would have been nice. Yeah, exactly, Autumn. Something about a broken clock being twice a day. A blind squirrel finds an acorn every once in a while. Fill in the blank. AC/DC is going to be Outlaws of Thunder Junction. And I am straight up doing nothing until turn 4. Joy. So we play Jen, they use removal, we plot Outlaw Stitcher, we draw some more lands, and we lose. Yeah. But I mean, like, as far as the common, uncommon space goes, green-white's definitely the winner, right? I mean, like, we're going to get wrecked. Our opponent is going to show us what deck we should be playing. Right here. They've got the Abzan, they've got the deserts. Yeah, they're about to be thunderstruck, though. Exactly. There's no way this survives with this. What? I'm gonna play out of the Nurturing Pixie. All right. Not dead yet. They would have done the removal pre-combat if it was like throw from the saddle, because they'd get the plus. Right? Plus damage. Nurturing Pixie, though, here could be good. It's too bad this is not particularly great, but we can still double spell okay. And then if we hit 6, we do have spot removal. Okay, nice. All right, we're going to take some damage. Are we going to take too much damage? Because this is just too tempting, right? We plot here, and then next turn we go boom, boom, boom. And we get to draw a card. Feels right to me. We could be dead. And then we've got 6 for Fierce Retribution. I think we're going to take about 8 damage this turn. Oh my god, I can Can I even bounce? Oh no, if I draw white, I can. If I draw white, I can use Nurturing Pixie to bounce the Armadillo. Alright, I think we're just gonna try to stabilize against this and go with no blocks. So just take 7 here. Dillo, yeah, 3 Omega. Dillo, Stitcher, Pixie, right? Okay. I really wanted to not have to use the removal on Congregation Gryph. Oh, Bounce Stitcher. Alright, well, wait, okay, that's interesting. The 3 Omega is here, yeah. Let's see, okay, so... I'm not sure I like Bouncing Stitcher. As much as I just like playing Dillo for even a bigger zombie. I think my line is go like this. So it looks like they have protection. So something here is going to take up the shield or Snakeskin Veiled. This negates here. Big Zombie will negate the 4-2. Yeah, Snakeskin Veil. Fine. We could bounce the Tether as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be this, though. I think it's going to go Nurturing Pixie, bounce the Dillo, play the Dillo, and then play the Stitcher. Okay. If we bounced the Stitcher, we would have gotten another zombie out of it. Yeah, I'm not sure my line was right, especially if they have black removal or enchantment removal and they get rid of the 10-10. Maybe I should have bounced the Tether as another option, since maybe an 8-8 would have been fine compared to having a second piece of removal. My hope is that they can't deal with the 10-10. And then we get to Fierce Retribution their Gryph. That's the hope. That's the dream. Yeah. But maybe they won't. You never know. Okay, so how many mounts they got? They got 2, so there's 4? 7. We just gotta take the Congregation Gryph damage in the air. So you're telling me there's a chance. Alright, they just have to have another protection spell for Gryph and we're kind of hosed. But if they don't, we might be able to do this. Hey. Alright. You leave Lightfoot alone, okay? Don't do a fight spell. I want my Fierce Retribution up when you do it. Please? If they had removal for the 10-10, they should have slammed that. Okay. Oh, because this doesn't hit this. Okay. Well, frick. Do I do all of this at instant speed to try to get a 2-for-1? Or is it being cheeky? I think I am just going to pass here. And then the question is whether or not it's worth sending in the 10-10. Hey, Doug. Dugnacious, thank you for the follow. For the truly bold. Take of the Shield does not counter Tether, correct? And it would work though against Fierce Retribution. All right, we gotta get them down low enough at some point here. Their bottom damage though right now is 3, so we're at 2 life. Okay. Let's see what they send. Send the Grizzly. So I could pump with the Armadillo if I only use something for 3. So if I do the Fierce Retribution here, I think what I do is cast the Fierce Retribution first, see if they have a response, go for trading the Dillo on the Grizzly, or maybe even the 2/2 Flyer, but we might finish with the 2/2 Flyer. Yeah, we do this. See if they have another Snakeskin Veil or something like that. Nice. And then the question is whether or not we trade Armadillo for the Grizzly. I think I like the Nurturing Pixie trade actually more. That way, if they do have a trick, we can do the Mystical Tether. Could even multiple block it, actually. Yeah, if they trash the town or something, we've got Mystical Tether in response. Yeah, I could throw these on there as well. Okay. Let's see what our opponent's going to do. Right now, we could Mystical Tether the Green Blade. Still think I'm leaning for holding up the... I'm going to hold this back. We could have gone for it, but I think it's fine. All right. Yeah, that was a great trade. All right, again... Do I need to play it? If I do, I've got 3 mana, which isn't enough to do Armadillo, but I still think I want to be able to do both eventually. This is a trickier turn here, because now I could just play it defensively. Or I could go for removal on Green Blade and then swing. They'd have to chump and they're left with a 3/3. There's a couple of different ways that we could go about this turn. Yeah, it depends on what we think their last card is. If they have removal and are able to destroy this with murder or something, destroy target attacking creature, we're dead on the crackback. So I'm not sure actually playing Mystical Tether was right. We could have waited. Used it at instant speed. The nice thing about doing this now, though, is it holds up the Armadillo, turning into a 4/4. Okay, them chumping there is great. I think. They could have the Rooftop Assassin. Yeah, Rooftop Assassin kind of brutal there. I do wish I had the Mystical Tether, because now we're going to want to use the Mystical Tether on the Rooftop Assassin. So I liked the line rail static. I thought about it for a while, and I should, you know, as usual, you should hold on to your removal as long as you can. Doesn't matter the defender can't attack. We have good blocks for that, right? And the 3/4 is nullified by the Armadillo as well. So what we wanted to do was hold on to the Mystical Tether, attack with the 10/10, play the Mystical Tether, or just pass there. So we've got 2 turns to find an answer. Yeah, exactly. Unless it wins you the game, right? Exactly, Funder. Like, this was a answered threat. For those who are not used to playing control, if you have a 4/4 and they have a 3/4, you don't need to use a removal on it. Wait to keep it for a lethal play or for a 2-for-1. That was a good draw. Armadillo is attacking in as a 4/4 already. Could be a 5/5. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the Armadillo. Could see going either way there. Oh yeah, 6/5. You're right. Okay, we got the Punisher. Whenever you commit a crime, exile up to 1 target black card from your graveyard and copy it, which is shoot the Sheriff, destroying an outlaw creature, which has some targets. This is at least a 2-for-1, so I think we're going to start sending here. Especially because we drew the Armadillo. Alright, so we'd be sitting really pretty if we had gotten rid of the Rooftop Assassin. They'd have a 3/4, no flyer. Because if they draw removal for Sterling, we're in a precarious position, right? Especially because all they need to do is commit a crime, and then they have the removal. We gotta end the game here soon. Alright. Wait, is it a Wrath? What the hell was that? Oh, they're gonna commit the crime and get the Rooftop Assassin back? Okay. Nice. Oh my god, we're just getting smoked. Yeah, I think we're gonna struggle with this one. Oh my god. They are popping off. Wait, did they not pay the ward? They did, they messed up the ward. Okay. There's hope? Question mark? They screwed that up a little bit. We know they're on a top deck. We know that they're going to play this. We're dealing 6, 10 damage, so they go to 4. Mystical Tether. See, block here. Mystical Tether after they swing in with the Rooftop Assassin on the Congregation Griff. I think we might have them. I'm risking it for the biscuit, right? If they top deck removal, then that's that. Oh, wait, are they going to block? I could remove the Punisher? No, I still want to remove the Flyer, right? Then they play a 1/4 Flyer. 3-turn clock. Maybe I do take the Punisher. They have black cards that would punish. There's no black cards for Punisher to be punishing. It is a lethal threat if they draw removal for Stitcher. I think we beat a turn 3 clock, so I think I go for no pump here. And just cast the Tether on the Punisher, so they can't top deck removal. Oh, it's a 2-turn clock if they can saddle it. Good point, Isaiah. Wait, what's this? During your turn, your opponents can't cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. Okay. This gives me a flyer to block Griff. Except I mean, it's a trade on either one. 1/4 blocking Abolisher. Are they gonna wait? Are they gonna block? Dude, block me. Okay, I like that. I like them blocks. I wonder if I should be pumping this Armadillo so that I can get him within striking range, right? I don't think so. I think I'm going to play the Emergent Haunting. Alright, so we take 2 damage from the Griff. I should have... Damn it, okay, I misplayed both of my removals. I shouldn't have gotten rid of the Punisher, I don't think. I think I should have saved it for Griff. It's like... Then we're nullifying the 3/3, right? Right? We've had some questionable removal spells this game. Top decking a mount? Okay. Okay, so Emergent Haunting at least flips. Which can block the Griff. Gotta keep pushing damage, right? And then that means I'm dead to removal. I think I want to just keep playing the land instead of bluffing that I have something. Depends on their top decks here. Maybe they top deck a land. If they top deck a land, we're looking better. If they top deck a mount, we're not looking good. Play to win. Always play to win, right? Not to lose, right? Oh, man. Okay. Gain a life. Ah, I didn't put it on time. No, I should have done draw before the upkeep for sure. All right, so let's see if they have anything, because we've got 6, 10... We've got Exacxies. Oh, if they've got nothing, I've got... Okay. Whew! What a match. Armadillo for the win. Some misplays, some lessons to be learned about the set and how to play removal. Didn't get punished. Got the 5-0. Never concerned, not once. 100%. Alright, let's see if we can wrap this up before I have to get things ready for AC/DC. If it goes at that speed, we're not going to get done in time. Isaiah, I'm so happy that you've set up 100 Peeps and Keeps, and I'm honored to be part of it. I'm not even sure there with Lethal presenting if we were supposed to draw on the upkeep or surveil on the upkeep. Armadillo strats for the win for sure. Gosh, okay, well, we're doing Emergent Haunting, then removal, and removal, and removal, and removal. Welcome to my community there, Doug. Hope you're having a good Tuesday. Still think there's one seat available for the community draft if you want it. We'll be playing Outlaws at Thunder Junction. It's going to go to whoever messages me on Discord first. Am I doing 100 drafts this set? Depends on how long the next set is. I won't be playing Modern Horizons, probably. So, if it's here for more than 3 months, then yeah. Oh, I just assumed that Modern Horizons wasn't standard. If it is standard, then I will be playing it. Oh, clear shot. We want land 6. No. I think I get rid of their mana rock here. Just because we have so much removal. If we didn't have as much removal, I probably wouldn't. But this is like land destruction. And it's like, you know, it's sorcery speed, so... Remember I was talking about removal? Oh boy. Rattleworm, and they got the Snakeskin Veil up. Uh-huh. Alright, well, I think we go for double, so if they have an answer to this, we can still Fierce Retribution it. Nice. Oh, okay. I like that. Yeah, I figured with the set saying modern in the name that it would be for modern, not standard. Oh! Okay. Form a Posse. Posse has been formed. That's 3 damage a turn right now. I could just play this out as a 2-2 and a 1-4. Especially because I can't play Fierce anyway. I don't know. Oh, we're not we're taking 4 damage here. No, I don't look at spoilers. I always just do my set review when I do it for my first impressions. Hey! Alright. Guys, lassoed by Law on a 1-1. It's gotta be the definition of spewy. But it makes it so they don't have a 4/4 that's attacking into me. I'm doing it. You'd go with Armadillo? Oh, and just swing with the this Dillo and pump it? I don't know, 6/6 feels pretty good on this board, and we still have removal. And we get a 1/1? Oh, Megadan? Okay, you're going in a different line than I would. So we're going to create a 4/4 and give them the ability to make a 4/4. You realize this, right? Like, we're trading the board then, instead of stopping the board. I mean, yeah, but... Ooh, and Outlaws Merriment, okay. So now what? They're going to trade an Armadillo for all 4? Okay, 4/1 Funder. 4/1. The beginning of your upkeep, 3/1 Trample and Haste, 2/1 Lifelink and Haste, or 1/2 with Haste. So I think actually I'm going to leave back the Stitcher. Lasso immediately. Maybe sending both Armadillos is kind of not great. Oh. I should have used Lasso to destroy a non-land permanent of Outlaws Merriment. I'm with you now, chat. I was listening to no, who are we letting run the race here? Somebody told me to pump the Armadillo. Who was it? Somebody in chat told me to do what I did. It was Crash. All right. All right. Choices were made. Not sure sending the Dillo army was correct there. We can go Fierce Retribution. Repulse. Repulse bounces one of these. It's got to be lassoed by the law, though, on Outlaw Merriment, right? And then we've got Fierce Retribution for the 5/4. Is looking pretty good. Honestly, we could just take the Paladin and play it more aggressively. But I think chat voted for getting rid of Outlaws Merriment. I think I'd take this trade anyway, even if they do want to block, right? Should have probably done that first. Chat, you gotta help me get to a trophy, man. You can't sabotage me. let's see if they've got a Snakeskin Veil. They didn't have it earlier. I'd rather not repulse that. Boom! All right. Okay, let's try to get through the 7th game without a punt. I don't mind backseating, but if you are going to say something, try to say the, you know, the best line. We're on to the final boss, and we've got all 3 lives. So let's see if we get another 6-3. You like that 3 mega? It's all I ask. It's all I ask. Save the best lines for the 7th, yeah. We are 6-0. I'm not sure I was at 6-0 the last time I 6-3'd. Can Prairie Dog run away with the game? That is the question. All right. Somebody ban Rheostatic. Just a friendly ban. Okay, Raven. No removal for Prairie Dog. Yes. I think we grow it, right? Because, like, I can't attack because of Skullduggery. Yeah, I definitely think we want to play around Skullduggery here and not send our Prairie Dog into the arms of the Raven. So what is this again? At the beginning of your end step, if you haven't cast a spell from your turn, put a +1/+1 and has a mana sink of 5. Yeah, I think we just go with passing here, not playing out the Armadillo. We could be falling into trap, right? Because if they have removal... Yeah, they're ramping with the Treasure Dredger. I think most people have been soloed by a Prairie Dog. That is a occurrence in this set for sure. I could believe that, Megadan. What do we got here? Damn it. I wish this was 4 to cast. I think we just keep in the Prairie Dog we trust, right? We do have a lot of removal. So as long as they don't have a removal, we're okay. I can't believe they played Brawler off of Treasure Dredger. The greed. Double pip green in my black-white deck. Sure. How you doing, Jets Dad? Sorry I didn't see you come in all the chaos that is Twitch chat. Easy splash. Easy splash, Megadan says. Easy splash. Thank you, Jets Dad. This will be the first undefeated trophy run if we can hack it. We have the technology, aka Mystical Tethers. Sterling Hound is acceptable. Still coming down as a 6/5. Ooh, buddy. No removal one time. Okay. No fake your own death. God, they got to take up the shield. That doesn't get around the tether, though. Come on, Prairie Dog. You can do this. You think white is a splash and they're missing green? Oh, yeah, mill to green. Good call, 3 mega. What are we doing here, chat? We're doing a instant speed mystical tether on Brawler. Or are we going with the armadillo, double armadillo and mystical tether and lose the 1/1 counter? I think we go for the lose the 1 counter. Prairie dog, prairie dog. Got all this time and they're gonna just cast removal. It's gonna be so sad. It's not like the Dillos would have been doing much better though. See, in black-white, there's nothing that saves Brawler, right? They do have treasures, could be green, as Omega mentioned. Maybe it would have been worth getting rid of the treasure dredger early on. Even now, maybe? Because then they only have 2 sources of green for the rest of time. Okay. Going for a big pass here, huh? Alright. I'm worried they're playing all sorts of colors with this nonsense. Alright. I kind of figured that maybe growing the prairie dog wasn't great. It's okay. We still have so much removal. I think we keep up the stuff that can be instant, right? I think we just go for double armadillo and then lasso the wall on the 6/5. And be like, alright, we've kind of answered the board. Do have a pause. Yeah, that was fine. They had to use their murder on our 2-drop. Like if they have to use removal on the prairie dog, it's great. And then we're just gonna dog it. We're just prairie dogging it for the win. Yeah. Brawler made it so that we had to use our lassoed by the law on Sterling Hound. We still have 3 cards to get through. But if this is all that they have, and you know, if they've got 1 land over there, we're kind of sitting pretty. Hey, C-Star Rage, how you doing? Oh, good point. Lasso can remove non-creature. Yeah. I was just thinking that this one, like, if we do draw a land, we can pump an armadillo and play the tether. Should the lasso be destroyed? Yes, this would enter as a 3/2. F. That's a good one. That's a great one. Didn't draw the land? So I can't threaten with the mystical... I can't threaten with the armadillo anyway? Could threaten first. Get in for 1 damage, though. And then if they take it, I'm doing that instead. Yeah, that seems okay. Take the... Offer the trade. I think since they drew a card off a Hollow Marauder and made me discard already, that I'd probably take that trade. Force me to use the mana. Too much power. We have all of the armadillos. I mean, they're not bad, but they're it's not great. I think I just have to ice the Marauder. I probably should have done this during my turn anyway. Yeah, I guess you're right. 2 apply. It's kind of a win con if I don't have a removal spell, right? Whoa, shooting their own dude. Okay. gotta respect the Dillos. So we can bounce this Mystical Tether if we draw one of our pixies. More surprise? Ugh. Okay. I think I've met my match. Again, if they do block and I have to go for the pump, we gotta do something though. Yeah, but they get to draw a card off Marauder. That's the big problem. I guess this was an empty threaten. So I just tapped my 0. Like, I probably just send the 1/4. What was right. Correct moose tactics. So this was a bluff. A pointless bluff to deal 0 damage. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're through most of it. Pixie to remove this, we're kind of okay. Oh man, these ravens are killing me, man. Are you sure they're still green? 3 Omega, you there? Oh man, when it enters the battlefield, target instant or sorcery card gains flashback. That's kind of not great. That's right, we're gonna keep threatening with the armadillos. 1 damage at a time. Play a 2/3 here? Just dying in the air. We want to play the Slick Shot after we find Lullaby or Fierce Retribution or Repulse. So I think I'm fine holding it and just going for pumping here. Yeah, not the 2/3 in our hand, which is what we were talking about, right? I needed 1 more mana to pump and play. Otherwise, I would have plotted it. Come on, undefeated trophy! AC/DC is supposed to start in 3 minutes, guys. The old pump and plot, yeah. You know I'm trading Marauder for Drake in a heartbeat. Autumn, yeah, I do. Hit me up in Discord. I think I do at least. Let's see. Yeah, nobody has messaged me. Isaiah has, but I assume it's not saying they want to play. So I think we need 1 more player. Shoot me a message. Here, don't you pump one of the ravens? Hey, what's up, Flubab? Uh-huh. Okay, I can pump here. Kill the Desecrator and we're racing? 3-turn clock. Ours was the 3-turn clock too, right? 5, 3, yeah. But what if they go for the block, then we trade the Desecrator? That feels fine. Actually, with Fierce, we could even throw another Armadillo. Actually, what if we do that? It's pushing 5 damage instead. Take 1 more damage. I don't think it matters. I think I am going to send both. Oh, wait a second. They can sacrifice a creature. Okay. Okay. I didn't think that one through. Put a +1/+1 counter on Boneyard. I want... Oh, this was not a good attack. Chat! Where's the backseating? Alright, well, I guess I just let my Armadillo bounce off the 2/2, because otherwise they just sack it and I lose the other Armadillo. Oh, I could do Fierce's instant speed. What if I just let both of these bounce off? What about that? I could just shoot it at instant speed, but there's no reason they won't need to pump it. Alright, I'm gonna go for here. I got a plan, chat. I got a plan. I want them to sacrifice the Treasure Dredger to the Desecrator that we're gonna remove. Can they sacrifice artifacts? It's just creatures. Okay. So they sacrifice there. Perfect. Everything's fine. Really should have only attacked with the one that I was pumping with the Mercenary. What if they don't attack with the Desecrator? They just hold it back. Oh, my God. I was worried. I can't cast this with the cleave cost, though, right? But I can put it flashback on there? All right. So we can get that back with the Slickshot Lockpicker. Maybe we'll finally hit 7th land so we can also attack with the Dillo. Maybe they just have lands in hand. Okay. I think this is the only way, Thunder, I agree. Okay. Do I want to... Yeah, let's... Okay, this should be fine. Oh, wait, no, but then it has its flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. So I can't attack with the Dillo. I think we gotta go for trying to live a turn. Because, like, if they do double crime, I'm at 1. Why would I have to plot it? Oh, what? When it enters the battlefield, target instant or sorcery card in your graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. The flashback is equal to its mana cost. Oh, because it counts as being in the battlefield? Okay, I'll trust you guys. All right, here we go. Wait, so but I can't pump. What? I'm trusting chat. Chat, you're not leading me wrong on my 6-0. Guys, I think chat's misleading me again. I think I should have just played this out because I don't think flashing back Fierce Retribution matters. Alright, well. This is why it's much easier to get a trophy when you're just playing by yourself instead of trying to read chat, right? Oh, I see what you're doing. You're doing this so that we can cleave it? I don't think you can cleave from flashback. Oh, no, you may cast this spell for its cleave cost. Okay, okay. Chat's not misleading me. We can do Slick Shot. Oh god, we're close to dead. Desert's death, right? I will have 6 mana. We won't be able to attack. Are you sure, Thunder? Because it reads... The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost. And then you may cast a spell for its cleave cost if you do remove the words in square brackets. You don't think so? Flashback and cleave are both alternate costs. Okay. All right. So who are we banning for that one? Go to 1. I don't think it would have mattered because we could have had a 2-3. Either way, it doesn't really matter, right? Because we can't get rid of both flyers, and we don't have the ability to press for lethal. So what we can do here is explore if we can do the Fierce Retribution for 6, because we're already just dead. Unless the opponent this whole time has a crime and they just haven't cast it. Which would be cute. Annoying, but cute. Okay. Confirmed, you cannot cast it for its cleave cost. It has flashback or cleave. If it said that you could pay in addition to casting this, then it would work. So we've solved that argument. And science has been done. Oh, all right, well. They've got... I'm going to laugh when they have a crime in their hand, too, and they could have just killed us with Raven. You slow playing over there, bro? They have been doing pretty well in Rail Static, I agree. Well, we could blow up our own armadillo. Seven mana? Wait, did I really miss lethal? Chat, you're driving me nuts today. No, we only have 7 mana. Oh, baby. Let's go. Who put this one on? Or was this one just in my playlist? All right, not a great hand, but it's enough that we're gonna keep it and pray. Could Prairie. Train Arnix is kind of a good one to get with the removal, though. I think it's better on turn 2, where we can start growing it. Frontier Seeker? Are we up against mono white? Okay, we're up against the classic green-white deck. Are we going to play anything other than that? Probably never. Oh, they're missing green. There's hope. I still get the scry off of this. They kept it on top. Oh no! They've got to take up the shield. Devastated. I think I'm gonna play the Prosperity Tycoon here. And then next turn go for flashing in the Mystical Tether. Uh-oh, they found green. That's not good. Oof, throw from the saddle. Not fair. Yeah, I tell you, by the end of this format, I'm going to be super sick of this green-white deck. Well, I guess we can play at normal speed now. How am I going to deal with a 5-3 lifelinker, or 5-3 first striker? And then they play the Grizzly, they give... yeah. I trade the non-first striker, get rid of that. Yeesh. This has been why I haven't been able to trophy, man. Is like, these green-white decks are just so ridiculous, and they're not even rares. They're just commons and uncommons. We're getting hosed. Ugh, holding up Snakeskin Veil. No, okay. I'm surprised they're letting the board clear there. If we draw a land, we can double spell. As we learned, we can't do the cleave cost for that. I'm beginning to believe. Burrow Fiend, huh? That's not great. We have a lot of removal. Guess we're just gonna chump block with the 1/1. guess we could just block with Armadillo, too. Again, not enough mana, 6 mana to play Armadillo and put the counter on it. Do we have card advantage? How do we have card advantage? Whoa, wait. That's... You're gonna go there? Oh, because of the trample? Huh. I would have gone with the Burrow Fiend. Well, but we hadn't played yet. Gotta compare end of turn, right? No, I'm not trying to get you to shut up. I'm just saying that, like, we were kind of on parity if we double spell, right? I don't think we're winning this, which is why green-white is so good. They haven't even played a bomb. Like, I might just force this deck. It's a problem. Two throw from the saddles, a take up the shield, stubborn. They also have the Seraphic Steed? You're kidding me. Oh! I think we're just gonna trade Armadillo here. Clue cost on the Fierce Retro is 6. Yeah, and you cannot use it. You cannot plot this and then cast it for 6. We learned that earlier. I think there's a lot of people making that mistake in this format. I would guess that we're not the only ones, but I think I'm going to get another 6-3. I mean, we're going to stay positive here and try to win in the next game, but this is looking very thin. Oh yeah, and then they also they saddle with the Grizzly and they're coming at us with 11 trample. I can block 8 of it and go to 1? Oh wait, no. I can block 8 of it and go to more than that. Let's see. So that puts me to 1. That's not math. I keep the Armadillo? Try to find removal for this? I think either way I'm dead, right? Okay, let's go to 1 here. Okay. And then we're just Dobbs on board. Alright, that was a spanking, and a really good example of why green-white is busted. And let's see if we can get the 7th win. Rob Blah Blah, how you doing, man? It's been a while. Hope you're doing well. How are the beats? The beats are good. I haven't gotten to 7 wins yet. My green screen has a light coming through, which happens this time of year. So that's a reflection. Let's go for it. Hey, we've got the Living on a Prayer going for the trophy. Bon Jovi's floating around in space. It's beautiful. All right. I think I'm going to keep one Armadillo to double spell with Stitcher. Here we go. The moment of truth. Nice, shock. Nice. Notably, I've found that these multiples of Armadillo have not been super impressive. I like having one on the field, but when you have multiple, you can't really threaten well because it's 0 power. And that's been kind of an issue. Oh, okay, Rob blah blah. Yeah, you're doing better than I am. I've been struggling this set. Double Dillo start. Yeah, could have been a contender. Not doing anything, so might as well. This was the game right here to have the prairie dog. Wouldn't that have been good? All right, well, maybe chat should stop punting and then I can get the dub. I say it with love. Chat's been great, honestly. I can't throw chat under the bus over and over. All right. Or 4 damage in a scry. That's fair. Is it right to bounce Supplier or the trained Arnix? I guess I bounce the Arnix. I'm just debating about which one I want them to replay, because this is a 5-cost card. Did you bounce Stitcher? No, I'm not gonna bounce Stitcher. I'm just gonna run my race here. I'm gonna kill the Supplier. Gonna go with bouncing here. Chat coming up with some alternative lines. We could have used Repulse on the Stitcher and gone for a bigger threat. But I think this is going to be enough pressure. So we have the Sterling Supplier. They kind of have to have an answer for the 8/8. We've got Tether. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do here is attack... Hold this up with instant speed? Try to get a 2-for-1? Ooh, they could have removal for attacking creature. Could be sad. Alright. Alright. Yeah, getting rid of the big thing. Maybe it was right to bounce the Stitcher. Yeah, attacking with the Dillos too, but I wanted to play the Supplier. Yeah, it did force the removal. Thunder liked the 2 zombie line. I think either one is both, like, they both have pros and cons. If we hit a land, we can double threaten the Dillo attack. They're still on the back foot. So if they do slam a bomb, we've got removal. Otherwise, we're pressuring in quite well. Yeah, I do think next turn we're going to start attacking in with Dillo. Don't you just go for double pump? Yeah. Let them keep the 1/1. I think it's better to go for the sheer amount of destruction here. Moose, you'd have taken it out there instead of putting them to 3. Yes, this is the Twin Peaks theme. I think I also get in for 10. Ooh, we can get Repulse back. Gains flashback equal to its mana cost, so we can bounce their 3/1. Flashback can still have an instant speed, right? Flashback doesn't have to be sorcery. Should have plotted that after I attacked. This is maybe not ideal. But I've got 2 things of removal next turn. And Armadillo's a lethal threat. Okay. Okay, gotta read Repulse. Is it creature? Target creature. Come on, can we get the win? Can we get the win? No! You're gonna gain 3 and go to 5? Okay. There's our flyer to show up. I think I bounced the 2/2 for a card draw first, though. Is there discard in black? There's discard 2. So I don't think it would help me. There's a flyer. Oh, there's Marauder. Yeah, Moose Tactics, you're right. Okay, I forgot about Marauder. Here we go. Final battle, here we go. Surveil? Oh, should we surveil before our upkeep as well? Wait, playing lockpicker again. Oh, I should have done the lullaby instead of the repulse, because then we could bounce this back. It is a flyer. Oh yeah, we rebounced the Stitcher, right. Isn't it better just to get the 3/3 flyer, though? You kill Kervik before they get what, Path to Exile? Or no, they could get back the unfortunate accident. I think I just get the 3/3 and then do the tether on the Punisher. Oh, wait. I just had to put on full control for that. I forgot. I could have waited for them to put the +1/+1 counter and maybe they put it on the Punisher. Yeah, so I let them get a +1/+1 counter. Oh, right, and it also costed them a mana. Okay, so there have been some puns this draft. I would like to have a puntless draft one time. I don't think it's ever going to happen. Magic is just too damn hard of a game. That's what I was thinking. If I wait to do it in response, though, then the +1/+1 hasn't gone on there, right, Merc? So I could do it in response, but I'd have to be okay with removing the townsfolk. Which I was not. Well, if they choose to put the towns on the put it on the townsfolk, right? Good call, Dom. Okay, murder, very good. Let's get rid of those lands. What do you guys think? We keep Armadillo? I think we do. It's a lethal threat. And we can double spell with the Stitcher. I keep it. Okay. So we go Dillo. Nurturing Pixie. Stitcher. Play the Stitcher. All right, here we go. And then we're getting close. We're getting close to smashing next turn, yeah. They could top deck here. Could top deck. What could they have to do? Put a +1/+1. Then if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. So they do get to trigger this as long as they play something that isn't a 2/2. Oh no, even if if they played a 2/2, they would be screwed. But if they can play a creature other than a 2/2, they get their hideaway card. Okay, Sterling okay, that'll trigger this, right? They have to pump the townsfolk. I think they're at 1 right now. Okay. That was a good turn for them. If we draw a couple of lands here, we're toast. You're willing to trade the 6/6 for either? This will grow the townsfolk. Nice. Chump block is good. All right. Baron off the top deck. Ah, we drew 2 lands and they drew 2 non-lands. It's not fair. Okay, 6/6. 6/6 is guaranteed to get the flyer or be a 2-for-1. Can I send all? No. Can I send all? Yeah, can I attack all here? Not quite, right? I don't think so. It's close, but because like they only take 1 damage, and then our attacks are not great because this dies. Yeah. The question is whether or not I send the 6/6, and I think I do. Let's read this again. Sacrifice another creature or artifact, draw a card. Whenever one or more enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 token with lifelink. This ability triggers only once each turn. I think I offered... I think I'm going to try to get the 3/4 flyer out of the air. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Come on, give me Sterling Supplier and then draw 2 lands like I have. It's only fair. Yeah, they just block and sack, right? This could be the top deck that wins them the game. It's been impossible for me, Rheostatic. This it's just been a lot of 6/3s. Well, I think it's the fact that we drew 2 lands and they top decked 3 threats, right? That's kind of what does it. Come on, removal 1 time. We've got a lasso. You know, a lot of 6/3s is a good place to be. Wait, now we have lethal, right? Yeah, we're bottom 2 get in. I say we go for it. They could draw into an answer. What is this? Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, then if you control 3 or more... Okay, that's fine. Pretty sure their attack there was not great. Unless I'm missing something. Hey, we got the first trophy! I need to get the SpongeBob meme back. Oh man, what a slog.